y'all say we pick it back up just a little bit?
Nobody knows what's going on.
It's on that 450 and the appears no longer on the phone with the sign. We don't have contact with him, right? So he could be somewhere in the parking lot at the Taco Bell or whatever road in between.
Okay, 35. One subject is complaining about neck injury. Can we get medical our way?
169 Means we got shots fired 4:15 at the Route 291. Sounded like an automatic firearm.
Copy. Code red at 169 Sammy. You have shots fired.
Freaks 29 Adam arriving. Area 15 to find me. 35 send traffic. In route code. Area 12 send traffic.
179 Sammy is coming from upstairs in the Mandalay Bay. Upstairs in Mandalay Bay, halfway up. I see the shots coming from Mandalay Bay. Halfway up.
Patrol 361 IC. We have multiple 415A breaks. Give me a surge.
We have an active shooter. We have an active shooter inside the fairgrounds.
Patrol Canine 4 extended the active shooter on center place.
Copy.
179 that is going to be a light on Mandalay Bay. Not shots up on the Mandalay Bay, but it's coming from that direction.
I like it.
Seven, are you going to the 413 or the calling him in?
Convention Center code red this channel from MGM Decimal Lot.
There's a code red on it.
413. Take off.
Move everybody to convention center working the special event.
We're going to go to Dragons.
Okay, any minute working that
Special event, you're going to have to move.
Control, CCTV is just advising there are people down on stage left.
Okay, now how about 158 coming in? Yeah, there's an open line with a female saying there's a shooting.
Control, that is correct. Shots fired from Mandalay Bay. There's many people down, stage left. Just be advised.
So we have anyone covering the southwest corner between Mandalay Bay and the venue. I need eyes. Southwest corner. Somebody in the CD. Can you tell me where it's coming from?
Okay, pick me.
I need somebody in the CD. Can you tell me where it's coming from?
We're getting it from Mandalay Bay.
Somewhere in Mandalay Bay, because the intersection is almost down that close.
Alright, it's coming approximately circle.
We have multiple casualties. GSW for the medical check. Multiple casualties.
Control, be advised, shots are coming from gate 7. Gate 7. Shots are coming from gate 7.
159 SC, we have a rifle deployed from the Mandalay Bay. We're trying to see where the shots are coming from. If anyone can advise if they're coming from Mandalay.
It sounds like it's either Mandalay or Massacre. We cannot tell.
Control 3 Mary, we need the boulevard shut down at Russell Road northbound.
Air unit. Is there units that can shut down the boulevard northbound at Russell?
175 Sam, easy. I'll shut it down. I'm coming back that way.
Okay. 175.
From Mandalay Bay, it's getting a little bit more faint.
790.
Control, Sammy D. 160 Sammy D.
This is the sterile.
Sammy D.
We got fired up one.
Control 3 Mary, we need the boulevard shut down north and southbound. Russell Road, Flamingo.
Mary 10 en route. We got that.
Control 172, Sam Easy.
172 Sammy D.
159 is coming from like the 50th or 60th floor north of the Mandalay Bay. It's coming out a window.
That's got to be ours. 30 seconds.
79 Sammy. I'm seeing local flashes in the middle of Mandalay Bay on the north side, kind of on the west tower, but towards the center of the casino, like one of the middle floors.
Towards the casino.
Mandalay Bay,
That's rapid fire.
right outside Route 91, South End.
Right above us. Right above us.
Medical tent on the east side, multiple PSWs.
Is there a unit down?
14.
Stay 14.
Stay in your room. I'm inside the Mandalay Bay on the
34th floor. I can hear the automatic fire coming from one floor ahead. One floor above us.
Copy. Is there a unit down?
Repeat, just be advised, it is automatic fire. Fully automatic fire from an elevated position. Take cover.
That is correct.
That is correct. This is fully automatic fire. I'm right below it.
Multiple GSWs to the chest, legs, femoral arteries at the medical tent. At the medical tent, 4A, off of Guile, south of Reno. M51, I see there's a flashing coming up from about a third of the way up. Center tower, Mandalay Bay. Please stop.
Control, we need all units stop coming northbound on Las Vegas Boulevard because he's shooting this way. It's a horrible cover spot.
Okay, all units do not go northbound.
We need some
Contact on the radio. We know where it's at. 30 seconds forward, 135. Everyone else off the radio. I'm with Metro right now.
Control 166, I have a gunshot victim at gate 4 in the leg.
Control, I got one down, gunshot wounds to the leg. Reno and Giles in the intersection. I also have another female, same traffic, she's been shot, looks like in the mouth. Reno, Giles.
Copy.
CP, we need to send medical when you can over to Reno and Giles. Expedited, please.
Okay, they're being advised.
Control 765. Just be advised that we're inbound on the east side of Las Vegas Boulevard.
Do we have anybody going to go
And we are going to be just north of, we're just north of Mandalay Bay Drive, east of the boulevard. We got about 40 to 50 people. We're pinned against this wall. Right. We're taking gunfire. It's going right over our heads. There's debris coming over our heads.
Oh, they're down here.
So we're pinned down here with a bunch of civilians. Control 166. I have a gunshot victim at gate 4. Gunshot to the leg. Okay, we can't worry about victims. We need to stop the shooter before we have more victims. Anybody have eyes on this shooter?
Where you going, sir?
About 15-4 on the Mandalay Bay, facing a whole lot. Control 3-way, we're at UMC. We lost a shot. UMC crew.
Can you advise who was shot? Can anyone, any unit advise the officer that's been shot?
67 SE. We have multiple victims shot fired right out the medical tent. We got one shot in the head.
Hey, officers, please stay calm. Just relax. We're trying to get this set up. Okay, just stay calm.
179 Sam Easy. I'm in the medical tent on the east side. We're making tourniquets out of blankets, but I'm running out of blankets here.
Control, see if we can contact Mandalay Bay, have them shut down their elevators so he can't get mobile, and we can take the stairs and block all the stair exits. Control 224, go ahead and start getting all the in-the-box squads rallied to South Central Air Command. Let's make that the CP for now, and we'll update as we go.
Okay, and I'm sorry, where do you want the CP at?
South Central.
Copy.
For copies, all calls already been sent to SWAT.
Control 3, Mary, I got multiple people moving. We're sending them to the church off of Reno.
Wait, medical's been advised for Reno and Giles.
Control 765. Just be advised, we have several drunk civilians that are jumping the gate, trying to run towards gunfire break.
Control 590K, I have a team of 4. We're going to make entry to the shark. We to make a contact to the suspect, see if we can get up to him.
169, we're doing that right now. 32nd floor.
Copy, we'll make our way to give you support.
Okay, is he still firing it? Now we'll stand by and wait for more rallying, 2 of us.
1 Mary 22 on the route to UNC with a female with a gunshot wound to the head.
One where it left the state with about 100 people and 1 victim.
590K, give me a sergeant from another area command to South Central. Start putting together teams and then sending them to us.
Control 3, Mary, on the route UMC. Code 3, I've got a gunshot officer, team number 15280. 1110 Easy, we need to shut down the boulevard. Southbound, we have a bus coming through. Traffic, there's a line of fire. Traffic and a boulevard is shut down.
Hang on.
And HP to shut down the 15 for medical and all officers going to the hospital.
751, it's been a while since we've heard any shots. Would anybody have eyes on the shooter?
We have the Mandalay Bay locked down.
720, we have people leaving the Comta going westbound, trying to see if they can see the shooter, and they're taking away from us break. We need people to stop them leaving the concert, putting officers in harm's way. Any officers responding need to go to the east side and get people out so they stop coming over the walls.
Copy. Any officer en route to that, go to the east side.
Control, I got 2 victims at gate 6. Gunshot wounds to the chest and head. I need immediate medical.
Control 765, I need the radio for a minute. Be advised, we are taking fire from a very high floor. We believe it's possibly coming from the Mandalay Bay. Any officer that responds here is going to be in plain sight if he's going on the east side of Mandalay Bay. Every officer that comes up is going to be a target if they're driving on Las Vegas Boulevard because it's coming from the Mandalay Bay on the Boulevard side. Break.
Do not go on the boulevard. Do not go on the boulevard.
Control 3 Mary, arriving UFC trauma.
Control, Gunman 35. I haven't seen any flashes from Mandalay, but if it is coming from Mandalay, there is a strobe light coming from one of those windows on the east side.
Control 361.
361.
Okay, I'm not having radio reception. I need another lieutenant to set up a command post on Las Vegas Boulevard at Tropicana. All units need to start staging so we can come from Tropicana in the Boulevard.
Copy. All units need to stage Boulevard Tropicana.
Control, Gunman 35. We're getting from civilians saying that there might have been 3 shooters.
GC60, we've interviewed multiple people leaving the concert venue that is on the north side of Hacienda, east side of Las Vegas Boulevard, saying that there are multiple people that have been shot or were shooting in this concert venue.
Set up a perimeter, Tropicana and Russell, and lock a good outer perimeter down, as well as evacuating victims. We need a perimeter now.
Control 656, I'm arriving at Trop in the Boulevard now. I will establish our CP here.
656.
NHP to shut down the I-15 off-ramp to Tropicana, please.
Brian, no traffic. I'm in the stairwell on the 32nd floor. Control 159 SE, I need the radio, please. I'm on the 32nd floor. The room is going to be 135, break.
Control 3 Mary, we're at UFC trauma, P number 15280, shot with a shoulder wound to the right shoulder. It's going to trauma now.
Hang on.
720, we need to shut down Frank Sinatra as well, Alicia Mandalay Bay.
17978 to confirm 419s in the medical booth. Multiple 419s.
Unit in Mandalay Bay talk.
Control 17680, we can't worry about the wounded. We're reporting on whether they're hurt or not. We got to contain the threat.
There's a 410 vehicle going the wrong way, a white car that's going down Las Vegas Boulevard towards Mandalay Bay.
It sounded like there were 2 shooters. We were at the event.
It's room 135 on the 32nd floor. I need to SWAT.
Just confirming that is the Mandalay Bay.
Do it.
Just confirming it is the Mandalay Bay 32nd floor, room 135.
That is affirmed. We have a 4-man element. However, to the very end of the hall.
This is 32, right?
648 Paul David. I have multiple GSW victims over here on the east side of the building. I'm on Reno, just east of the boulevard, on the east side of this building. I believe it may be a church. I've got numerous gunshot victims. I need medical in here, and I've got a 5-man team to provide cover.
How close on I got
603 I'm going to be in the center with some other officers here. We got a lot of wounded. We're sending them towards the Reno side, towards Hooters. We're going to need a couple of medical evacs in the center of the sound stage.
Control. We just spoke with security at Mandalay Bay. They're saying they have shots fired on 29 and 32nd levels.
Control 176 AM easy. You're getting alternative vehicles over here. I need to come by here. Watch clear sign. We got about 10 civvies out here. You're uninjured, but you need evac.
Control 3 Mary 19, we're coming out on the 32nd floor. Just about the other officer.
All you can see about 3 Mary 19 is coming out on the 32nd floor.
Girl, what do you want to see?
What do you want to see?
182 SC. We have a security officer also shot in the leg on the 32nd floor. He's standing by the elevator. Control 3. 182 SC. We might need to split these channels. We're going to need a dedicated one for this 32nd floor, I think. He shot down the hallway and hit a security guard.
The GSW? I don't know. I don't know if it's a pellet or...
And we have a 4-man team up here, and we have another element coming to us. So we're going to have about 8 on the 32nd floor. We will need the 29th floor. It sounds like it's confirmed there are at least 2 shooters with fully automatic weapons.
Control, do we want the lights in the stage left shut down? I have someone with me that can shut down the lights on a minute.
The direction I'm shooting?
Control 715 Zebra. Get somebody into a camera room and see if we can get cameras watching that 29 and 32nd floor.
You'd be good, yeah, kind of towards the house room.
Item 43, we have a 4-man unit. We're going to be standing by at the bottom of Mandalay Bay. Trying to get some more rifles over here.
Control 176, aim easy. Why do we have traffic going northbound on the boulevard?
Control 3, item 33. We are going to surveillance right now. We're inside of Mandalay. We'll advise you when we get there.
Control 167, come easy. Please advise all units to have their vehicles locked. People are going into it trying to grab shotguns.
All units, make sure your vehicles are locked. Citizens are trying to grab shotguns.
Control 307 WC.
307 WC.
Is CP going to be at South Central Area Command or Trop on the Boulevard? There's conflicting orders.
Control 224, let's put the CP at South Central. We have logistics, and we have the ability to have shelter through the building.
Copy. And we have units staging the Boulevard in Tropicana.
Control 361, I need a unit to establish command. I'm pinned down with another officer in bad radio reception.
Copy. Is there a unit that can establish a command?
Control 3, Mary 9.
Very nice.
So there's still good traffic south on Boulevard
184 SC.
Control 3 Mary 9. There's multiple casualties stage right on the concert floor. So if we get that force team in here, that'd be great. 176 AM easy. Please cut off traffic going northbound on the boulevard.
We need the northbound Boulevard shut down.
186 going to Sunrise with 1 tourniquet.
2617.
Control 350 WC2. I'm at the CP and it's at South Central.
Okay. Control CP, please take all emergency or all EMS personnel. Please take all emergency personnel, EMS personnel, to gate 2B, or no, sorry, gate 4A and gate 5 for evac.
744, repeat the suspect description for everyone. 765. Who's my unit to the north, blocking off the road?
Does anybody have a suspect description?
Control 224. Obviously, I'm en route to this. Captain Plummer is going to be at UMC. He's going to start getting an assessment over there. We're going to need a medical triage set up close to the CP when we can get evacs. And if we can get FD or medical liaison there now, we can go ahead and start setting that up.
224-656. FD is setting up a temporary triage area at the Boulevard in Tropicana on the southwest corner.
Control 765. Designate me one marked vehicle right now. I'm going to meet them at just north of this event. I got an officer with a gunshot wound to the neck.
Okay. Can we invite you what the number that is?
Tower Metro 5, or Control Metro 5, we're getting multiple reports from the Karen Tower now that there's multiple people running across the runways, the active runways.
Control K96.
K96. K96. I think we're good.
Right now, they have no radio contact.
389, I'm in the center of the stage. We're sending people to Rio, to the back gate.
Can we advise who the IC is here for the South Central Command? Who is the IC?
We're in surveillance here momentarily, if he's not already there.
Conrad, I'm at South Central Area Command. I have multiple resources here. We are setting up IC here. Is that what we want to do? If so, I'm 800 IC for now, and I'll run it from here.
800 IC, copy.
7 SC, just be advised, there are multiple trucks loading people, injured people behind the hospital. Just let them know.
Control 674 GC. About 3 minutes ago, a black dually unknown truck, looked like a Chevy, non-occupied, ripped out of the parking lot east of Excalibur, heading south to the Delano. It was reported by several people and witnessed by me. Keep an eye on it.
Copy. Units be advised about black dually, possible Chevy was eastbound towards the Delano.
Control 765. Alert all officers. Do not respond to the east side of the boulevard, north of the Mandalay Bay Drive. This is not a position of advantage. We will be pinned down. The more officers that come over here, the more of us will be pinned down. On. Right over this wall.
Copy. All officers do not respond on the east side.
$590K, we're clearing the 29th floor.
590K to 20.
I have a team at the convention center entrance. We're slowly moving into the casino.
590K, we're clearing the 29th floor. Sergeant Massacre, what's your call sign?
Control 69 Adam, we're inside the field. We have about 5 officers with us.
677 Victor, I'm on the 29th floor of Mandalay Bay with an element.
677 Victor, revise your location.
29th floor, Mandalay Bay. I have a 4-man element.
$590K, we're moving up to floor 30. There's already a team on 29.
Russell.
Thank you. Thank you.
Key number 5620.
Now we're on
Key number 5620. You're gonna get open mic, open mic. Units, we got open mic, open mic.
Control 3, Mary 15. We have an 8-man element clearing the casino floor, and we have one SWAT unit moving up to the 32nd floor right now.
Control 167 SC, we just be advised, we have 1419 over here. We have the medical tent.
San Luis.
I have a rifle. I'm in an elevated position next to the medical tent at the Route 91 Harvest Festival. I can use one more rifle here for overwatch for the medical tent.
So, where are the units pinned down?
Control 335Z.
235 Zebra.
Does anybody on the outside heard any further shots?
790, that's negative. We've been pinned down at Mandalay Bay Road and the Boulevard for about 15 minutes. We've not heard any shots in probably 10 to 15.
Sorry, my son is one of our officers behind the station without any addition on the unit. Roger, I couldn't copy anything.
Control 367. I'm going to be known as 367 traffic. All right. I need all the units that are handling the stopping the boulevard and off the freeways. I need them to be on South Central. We're going to handle that off of South Central.
Have a unit shutting down traffic.
20.
Zebra 20. Zebra 20, go ahead.
To the 32nd floor, just let that team be away then. Wrap it up.
I don't show Zebra 20 logged on.
Control 307 WC.
07 WC.
How many strike teams do we have in the Mandalay Bay?
Control 3, Mary 15, I'm with a 4-man group. We're clearing the casino floor right now. 596 is on the 30th floor. There's one team on the 29th floor. I don't know their call sign. 157 SC, I've got a 5-man team on the casino floor.
3 Mary 14, 2-man unit into the hallway, covering the stairwell, 32nd floor.
We're got a 5-man element. We're on the Mandalay Bay or east side.
Control 224, I've just arrived at South Central. Go ahead and change my call sign to 224 IC, and I need a unit in surveillance. Whatever their call sign is, I need them to have the last part, either surveillance or intel, so we know who they are.
$590K, I do have a unit at the camera, if he can come up on the radio.
Control Air 5, we've been able to clear all the lower roof. There are employees on the upper roof, and there's like a break area up there. The lower roofs, especially on the east side, have all been cleared.
3 out of 33 is the unit on cameras.
3 out of 33. There are 2 Blueguard units on the cameras. I'm on the 32nd floor with 677 Victor. We are clearing the west wing right now.
Control 720, I have 2 strike teams. We're bounding across the boulevard, making our way into Mandalay Bay on foot.
Control 590K, we started clearing just at the 29th floor and up. So the floors below that need to be cleaned up. We just moved up here based on the intel.
224, I see the CP is actually going to be the briefing room of South Central. We're going to go ahead and start converting this right now.
Control 765. We're trying to clear out the event still. We're pushing everyone to the east right now.
Control Avery 63, over by the Motel 6 by Tropicana. There's a white RV. I have pedestrians saying that the older white male in fatigues and a black bag went into the motorhome.
Control, can you repeat the radio traffic about the male going to the motorhome?
From is an older male with fatigues and a
63. He's in over on Tropicana in Motel 6. The older white male with fatigue and a black bag. Pedestrians say he came from that area of the shooting. He went into the motorhome. Can I get additional units? We're over by the medical facility right now. There's a bunch of AMR units.
Sam Easy 186, we're arrived at that intersection.
590K, we're moving.
Control 167, Sam Easy. I had a civilian take a patrol car. I need somebody over here at Giles and medical. I need medical.
Ordered.
Okay, we're moving up to floor 31.
Control 863, there's one WMA in black fatigues in a white RV off of Cobalt and Tropicana, south up.
Control 374, right over FDS, the liaison there.
Control 167, Sam Easy. I need some more units here. I'm being overtaken by citizens trying to take patrol cars.
167 Tammy's, and what's your location?
It's this one. It's what? Metro.
Making their way out to the east entrance at gate 5.
Metro, please. No.
Giles and Lollipop, several casualties.
We came down from here and heard them coming from upstairs.
167 Tammy's, where are they trying to take the patrol cars from? What location?
No, I have not.
Okay, is this being cleared yet?
No.
Is this floor being cleared yet?
No.
Okay, you guys post up here. We're going to clear this floor. Great job.
Control 224, I see Gallows and Iowa.
Okay, can I just try to complete it off and it'll be fine? Okay.
SE, we believe it's the northernmost room on the 32nd floor. Unknown where on the 29th or anywhere in between. We believe it's the northernmost room on either side on the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay.
Control 8 Mary 63, we're going to put a shotgun facing the RV that the suspect is supposed to be in. It's going to be behind the Clark County Fire Department engine.
Is there a unit on that door in the hallway of floor 32?
Control 765. I need a couple officers to come help me push citizens out of the main stage. With several.
We need several officers to help push out of the main stage.
We have a lot of 419s in the main standing area inside the concert area. We're probably around 20 419s in here. Plus. Turn.
Get it, and then it's coming back on, dude. Pull the battery out of there.
Control 224 IC, confirming I have casualties at Alibaba and Giles east of the Catholic Shrine, as well as in the Mandalay Bay. So we have two scenes.
224 IC.
224-374, I'm over at FD Command over here. They're trying to send medical to Sundance and Boulevard for injured personnel. Send them or hold them.
K96, whoever's out with the maintenance guy from the Mandalay Bay, we need the key for the elevator back at the main bank of elevators. We have a whole bunch of us that are waiting to go up.
This 335 Zebra. I need to know if we have that floor evacuated other than our suspects. We got snipers going up here soon, so I need to know if that's evac.
Well, that's going to be a negative. Nothing has been evac.
Copy that.
590K, we're still clearing floor 31. I need to know, is there a team actually on floor 32, or are they in the hallway?
Control 159, we're doing evacuations as we're working our way down the hallway. We're about 130.
That's floor 32.
We've cleared all the way up to 120.
Copy that. We're going to head up to you. We have one more wing on 31 to clear, and then we're going to come up the stairwell. I'll let you know before we come through a door, so we don't have a blue on blue.
Okay, I copy that. We have a bunch of team up here, so we're ready.
Control 186 SC, we are set up north of the Motel 6 on the northwest floor.
Copy. Do you have enough units there?
6-5. We have several 419s in the main stage, and we're having trouble getting citizens to leave here. They're still out in the open at targets. I need a couple more officers to help me clear this area.
We need more.
167 easy. I need some units at Reno and Tropicana. We might have a possible. I'm not sure. I need more units. I'm not here by myself.
Need more units to Reno and Tropicana. We have a possible.
Mary 63 at Reno and Trop.
K95, I have a 5-man team going to floor 2.
Please be advised there's a subject on the helipad.
5, did you copy? A 5-man team going to floor 2.
I copy. And 167 Sam Easy has a possible Reno and Tropicana. Is there anyone else out there with him?
Control 186, Sam Easy.
96, Sam Easy.
Okay, just FYI, we're posted on Coldwall, just north of the Target RV at Tropicana. There's two of us here.
Come up. Copy.
590K, 431 is clear. We're moving up to 32 with the other team.
Copy. Just be advised, 590K is moving to floor 32. $183, Sam Easy. Do you have another unit with a rifle?
Control 167, Sam Easy. We're going out on a possible. Right on the side of Motel 6. There's three of us out here.
Okay, not.
590K, what's the target again?
Floor 32 in the most northern part.
Copy. Unit on floor 32, we're
It's possibly room 135.
unit on units on floor 32, 590K, we're coming up to you. Do you copy?
So 224. This new unit is going to be the front parking lot of South Central. The CP is in the South Central, confirming the Mandalay Bay and Alibaba and Giles are the two shooting locations. Do we have a third?
Control 792, we're making entry to the theater, parking garage of Mandalay Bay.
Control 792, we are in house of the room. Got two rifles. That's going to be our team's call sign.
751, most of the casino floor up to the Delano has been cleared. We're still getting employees out, but my team's been through here for the last 25 minutes.
Team on floor 32, 590K. Do you copy it? We'll make an entry.
590K, repeat last 677, Victor.
Just let me know we're making entry on the floor 32, so when you see us coming.
Essentially, you need to be careful of booby traps. Are you coming up the stairwell or are you coming up the elevator?
We're in the stairwell on the 300 side.
Stand by one. Are you with the SWAT guy?
Negative.
Stand by right there. There's a SWAT officer on his way down to the stairwell. Wait for him.
Yeah, I'm with him.
I have a 12-man element entering from the east side of Mandalay Bay. Two strike teams.
182 SE.
182 SE.
Have we confirmed with the Luxor that nobody heard shots over there? When we were down getting shot at, we wanted that checked.
We're calling now.
$590K 677 Victor.
Go ahead.
Are you with the SWAT officer in the 300 stairwell?
Yeah, that's affirmative. We're back down on 31 and moving towards 135 down here.
Copy. We have the hallway and we're holding it. You have to let me know when you move.
Copy. We should be a floor below you. Do you need more resources up with you, or are you good?
Negative. We have the hallway contained, the room where the shots were fired from. It is contained right now. If you can avoid coming through those doors, please do.
Copy. If you have it, we will not come up through there. Confirming you do have a rifle with you, though, correct?
Copy. I have multiple rifles and plenty of officers. Just hold that stairwell, and we'll wait on the Zebra team for the plan.
Control, call David 201. I have 3 critical patients in my vehicle. I'll be taking them to Sunrise. Is there any available vehicles to assist me with keeping traffic out of my way?
Is there any unit that can assist you? The E201.
24IC. I'm with FD. We have a ton of rescues that are available.
PD201.
These rescues that FD just came and asked if I could throw them in my truck. They need to go now.
Copy that. Go ahead and go.
Control 020.
020.
I'm on floor 31. I've got a team with me. We're getting a hold at the stairs just below 32. Repeat last traffic.
You're below room 432?
We are on 31. We are holding at the stairs that dump into 32.
Copy. Be advised, Zebra units 431 holding at the stairs until 432.
744, we have a team on floor 2 right now.
744-792, we're going up to the second floor at the shops at Mandalay Bay. The shops at Mandalay Bay, we're coming up to the second floor, 744.
167 Sam, easy control.
That's fine, that's much.
Hey, we don't need any more units on floor 2 right now.
167 Sam, Eden trying to confirm your code 4 out with a suspect.
Control PD201. Just be advised, I'm now transporting 5 critical to Sunrise. Please call and let them know I have 5 en route.
One 167 Sam, easy.
Control 224IC. We're going to start establishing certain roles. First, we're going to have a casualty collection point at Trop and the Boulevard. I will get you somebody to liaison with that here in just a moment, but Trop and the Boulevard is the casualty collection point. The next role we're going to assign is a containment. We're going to contain around Mandalay Bay. I will get you a lieutenant for that in just a moment.
Yep. 224, I see 656. I am at the Boulevard and Trop. I can fill that position for you.
Copy that. Thank you, Sergeant.
Hi, 6654, log gun. Where do you need me?
Hit it with your fucking baton. Let him know. Okay. It looks like concrete. Hey, you come up and cover this for me. You want me to let 677 Victor know? Levi, want me to let 677 Victor know that we're right here? That's what I'm doing.
677 Victor, 592, we're right outside the door in the stairwell, just FYI.
Did I come across? Yes. Listen. This right here is one of the bedrooms of the suite. This is underneath concrete. Okay. Just let me know. It's all fire. The stairwell is all fire. The room that he's in. This is all what's going on. This room's
Control 374. Medics are asking if they can go to Four Seasons, the Boulevard, or if they can have officers drive the vehicles that are there with injured civilians down to a safe area.
Control 367, staging. I have strike teams available. I need to know where I need to deploy them.
374. Medics are saying that there's already reports of civilians and vehicles that are injured at Four Seasons and the Boulevard. They can't get to them safely, but if officers can drive those vehicles to a safe area, they can service them.
What's your location? What was the location of those injured people?
The reports are Four Seasons and Las Vegas Boulevard.
Control 792, we are near the sports book of Mandalay Bay. We had one male wearing a WMA, it looked appear like maroon or black shirt. He didn't listen to us.
Copy.
In toward the Delano if there's anybody in there.
You see guys, white male, maroon, and black shirt just walked back into the Delano, not listening to 792. From the sports book.
Control 051, whoever's up on the 32nd floor, I need to know how many security keys they have with them right now.
590K, can you advise how many keys you have?
I have security with me, one officer and about 8 officers looking in the stairwell, right outside the suspect. Victor, I have the hallway on the 32nd floor. I have the security manager with me.
How many keys do you have? That's all I need to know.
I'm okay.
You can advise the subject possibly has a possible suspect pinned down at Industrial and Circus. Circus, if there's a unit, I can ATL on that.
I have one set of keys.
Control 74, we're going to have a lot of people self-transporting in pickup trucks and whatnot to the hospital. Can you advise the hospital?
Copy.
Control 765.
75.
Just confirming, we running this at the convention center, or are we on the F5?
I'm still on the channel.
Okay, just be advised that we have the artists that are on the bus. They're west of the stage break. Their manager is very adamant, and the actual citizens, the artists, do not want to exit the buses.
Confirm they do not want to exit the stage.
That's affirmed. We're going to try to figure out how we're going to exit them out, develop a route for them to get out the east end.
744, just reiterating, we have a team that's on the second floor of Mandalay Bay, and we're slowly working up.
Control 765. We should probably split the channel for this event and we've ever got an active shooter team going through Mandalay Bay so they can have the radio.
Control 330.
230.
UMC is at capacity for victims unless it's life-threatening. UMC is at capacity.
Copy. All UMC advise do not transport to UMC unless life-threatening. So we need to go to Valley.
Hey, that's 598.
Control 35 SE. We got possible reports of shots fired inside New York, New York.
Copy. UMC advise possible shots fired at New York, New York.
Zebra 20 is at the end of the hall.
Zebra 20, rebase.
We are at the end of the hall. Is next to the target.
I'm sorry, I still can't hear you. There's a lot of background in here.
Control 1 out of 23. Somebody just walked up toward the patrol units just north of my location. On Mandalay Bay and Las Vegas Boulevard, northbound. Shirt off. I don't know if there's units over there or not.
Copy. We do have 415A at New York, New York.
20. That's us. Zebra 20, we are at the end of the hall next to the target. Well, that traffic at New York, New York.
We're getting a 415A. The advisor was a shooter at the front desk. New York, New York.
Is that him calling to us? Ask him if
And everyone is in the kitchen. And Zebra 20 will be at the end of the hall near the target. 710.
Hey, citizens advise me a vehicle, black Audi, in the valley of the Luxor, possibly has a 445. He said has wires sticking out, so don't let any officers go through the valet of the Luxor.
Copy. Officers do not go to the valet of the Luxor. There's possibly a black vehicle with a 445. There's wires hanging out.
Call match code. Let him know we're going to move out. Okay?
6-3, where's that location? The Luxor Valet.
341. We are getting people saying that there's someone at the New York, New York. I'm right here on Tropicana, across from the New York, New York.
We're going to peek out first. We're going to peek out first.
Control 654, I'm headed to New York, New York. If a team wants to meet me there. Sarge, 8 Mary 57, we're en route to you. Copy. Meet in the North Valley, the South Valley, sorry.
No.
Control 020, we are at the end of the hall. We are going to be peeking out into the hallway. Those officers that are down the hall, we need to acknowledge so we don't have a crossfire.
Copy. Officers on the...
And we acknowledge. Go ahead.
They acknowledge, hey, how many do you want out before we move?
Airfly 182 SE.
Air 5's on another channel. What do you need?
Channel's Air 5 on.
SWAT's in place.
In reference to 415A at New York, they're advising the active shooters possibly coming down the escalator from New York, New York to Excalibur.
Control 41, we have any units down there?
There's a unit on the 415A at New York, New York. Advise I'll put you on that separate 415A.
654, I'm in that area.
654.
Can you advise the air unit so that they can start looking for him over there? Control 335 Zebra.
235 Zebra.
Yes, ma'am. I need to know where patrol is inside Mandalay Bay, where they are, so we can send our tactical teams to take those spots.
363, we are working on that right now.
335 Zebra 677 Victor. I have the hallway of the suspect's room on the 32nd floor.
Full 790. I have 2 strike teams, main valet entrance of Mandalay Bay on the casino floor and 1 on the 2nd floor.
792, I got my 8-man element. We are right in front of the sports book. We're going to be working our way to a theater that's right next to us. It's got 1,000 people inside and nobody watching it.
Control, Amory 61.
Amory 61.
335 Zebra, Zebra 20.
Control 363, do you have any updates on New York, New York?
Control 341 DC. I'm going to be in charge of all strike teams at Mandalay Bay. I'm headed down there right now to set up a CP at Mandalay Bay.
Copy. We advise.
5 Zebra, 020. Three 5 Zebra, Zebra 20.
186. 186, we got another GSW at the Motel 6 with 3 shots.
Copy.
Control 656, I'm still on CTAC channel. Do we have a 415A at New York, New York?
It originally came in and said many subjects were down. There's one that came in at 23:06 hours, secondhand. There was a shooter at the front desk of New York, New York.
So, 2041, can we talk to security there? Right outside the New York, New York.
And there's approximately 150 subjects sheltered in place inside the kitchen area there. And 2 shots were fired inside casino floor. And there's several subjects down at New York, Zoomanity. And being taken towards the Carson 63. 363.
Control 656, is that confirmed by security?
No answer, New York security. 363. 363.
Send, if there's not already 2 strike teams en route, send 2 strike teams en route. They need to advise their call sign, and we need updates as soon as they get there to New York, New York. Break.
Control 654, in valet, waiting on a strike team. Everything seems calm here, though.
363. The units that are en route to Luxor, I should have 2 strikes there. Tell them for this time.
You broke through that. I'm sorry. You have to revise.
654, 8 Mary Sarge. Sergeant of Boston, where you at, sir? Advise on you. You're just like.
Control 374, I'm at FD South Command Russell on the Boulevard. When we have enough strike teams, we need some for force protection. Medical keeps sending units in.
Control 206 Zebra.
206 Zebra.
Okay. Whoever is responding to New York from the patrol side, I need somebody to get into the cameras to verify whether this is a diversion break. I have 3 Metro SWAT teams that are basically assembled. 2 are going up the tower. 1 is heading over to New York, so we don't completely split our forces. Break.
Okay, now I'm getting information of an active shooter at Tropicana.
Has advised bomb squad to deal with the issue over there at Luxor, reference the 445 device. And I've got FBI SWAT, Henderson SWAT, and North Las Vegas SWAT en route to our staging area.
Units be advised now, there's an active shooter at the Tropicana. Active shooter at Tropicana.
Control 363, be advised, we're getting multiple calls of active shooters at multiple locations. May or may not be diversions, so officers are aware.
Control 654, entering New York, with strike team.
654.
648, Paul David. I'm outside Tropicana. We're not hearing any 434s. This could be a diversion.
Units be advised, there's 70 civilians at the Sands Aviation, hunkered down.
Control 363.
363.
We're getting calls from people sheltered in place that are not injured. Give them the instruction to remain sheltered in place. Please assign somebody in there to keep track of where we have injured that are calling in.
Control 8 Mary 63. I'm at that location where the shelters in place are where medical was previously staged.
8 Mary 63, what's your location?
5050 Koval, where there's shelter in place.
We have multiple locations where we have people sheltered in place.
We have a bunch of ambulances on the south side of Tropicana. Do they have Force Pro with them if there's a 415A at the Trop?
Reference to Tropicana, they're advising there was a Hispanic male, dark skin with an afro, unknown clothing with a backpack. Said he squatted in the driveway of Hooters and looks like a suspect.
Two 208 at the DOC. Do you need more strike teams? I got other agencies calling.
I've tasked
4. If we have other agencies that have bodies available, have them come en route to our staging area, which is the front of South Central Area Command. It makes it study.
Copy.
Well, 363. We're also going to need a roll call of the folks that are inside of Mandalay as strike teams. I know we started, but we need to finish.
Okay, I'm going to need a roll call of the units inside the Mandalay and the strike team.
790. I have 2 strike teams, 13 officers total, 2 sergeants.
All units, SWAT can utilize TAC 1. SWAT use TAC 1. It's now open.
7 Mary 24. I have a 4-man element, 29-4 left side.
Control 020.
020, go ahead.
It is set on the suspect's door. I need everybody in that hallway to be aware of it and get back. We need to pop this and see if we get any type of response from this guy to see if he's in here or if he's actually moved out somewhere else.
Copy. All units on the 32nd floor, SWAT has explosive breach. Everyone in the hallway needs to move back. All units move back.
Breach.
Control 765.
765.
As far as I know right now, everybody's being evacuated to the east, right? I know at the east end of one of these roads, Mandalay Bay Drive or whatever, one of them goes into the airport. Have we made contact with anybody at the airport?
Fine. 10-9.
Control, Sam 3. I just got reports that citizens shots just fired. 2 shots in the park area of New York, New York.
Copy. Agents to be advised, there's 2 shots fired in the park area of New York, New York. Now they're also saying one at Aria.
Control 654, so far New York, New York is clear. Negative shot fired. We will park area.
Copy.
206, 335 Zebra.
Control PD 201.
PD 201.
We have an influx of returning ambulances and rigs for transport. The casualty collection point at the Boulevard and Tropicana is clear. Is there any other casualty collection point they need to respond to?
Yep. Looks like it might be a camera of some
Control
sort.
749.
749.
But it didn't take multiple cameras. You got a camera on the bottom and on top.
749, we're sending 2 teams in Excalibur right now, based on the earlier detail.
So we need 2 teams at Excalibur.
Just on the Boulevard of Tropicana, you got a Jeep that's coming up that way. We went through the roadblock of cones. Heading eastbound on Tropicana at the Boulevard now. Looks like it's slowing down. Green and color.
Okay, cover on that. In with you, with you, with you.
Control 374. I got medics reporting that they're getting shot at in Tropicana.
With you, with you.
Tuesday by 4. We have a strike team available. Send them to the Tropicana.
We need a strike team to the Tropicana.
Already en route. Announce yourself if you're going there.
Control 020.
020.
We need to regular. We are clearing this road. We have 1 suspect dog.
I got the...
CP, Maritime 1. We can head to the Trop if you need us. Control 374, Convention Center 25, strike team already en route to the Tropicana.
We need the air clear for Zebra 20. They have 1 suspect down inside the room. Zebra 20 has 1 suspect down inside the room.
Six 644 PD and PD 91 inside Aria.
Hey, I need that other charge that's in the stairwell. Yep.
CP 585K.
Second charge in the stairwell. Just watch that. I'm gonna put it in.
Still ahead for CP.
Command strike team, also with a K9 unit assigned to me. We're going to operate off of my call sign. We're arrived at New York, New York.
Copy.
166. We made contact inside the Tropicana. They are reporting negative. Shots fired.
66.
792. I got my team. It's an 8-man element. We are at the Michael Jackson Theater. 1,000 people inside. We're going to protect this theater.
But there's a wire there. Like he put cameras on that. He put cameras on.
Can you confirm location of suspect down, please?
Zebra 20 is saying there's 1 down inside the room.
Hey, that door leads to
Inside the what?
That door leads
Inside the room at Mandalay Bay.
7 Victor, there's 1 down, 32nd floor, Mandalay Bay.
I'm just letting them know.
Is that room 135?
That's affirmative. 1 suspect down in 135, floor 32, Mandalay Bay. I have the floor.
Control 316, can you confirm that room number for me, please?
135, 32nd floor, Mandalay Bay.
Suite 13532, is that correct?
32nd floor, room 135.
Control 644 PD. Reports of shots fired at the area appear unfounded at this time. There was a large crowd running, but nobody can say that they actually heard shots.
020. We have another explosive breach that's going on into an adjoining room. That's where we're at with the suite. The breach is going off here in about 5 seconds.
Copy. Read stay advised. Another explosive breach going off in 35 Mandalay Bay, room floor 32.
Control 656, we have reports of shots fired from the Tropicana Hotel.
B-22, we are at the Tropicana. There is no shots fired here.
Shots fired at Tropicana. No shots fired at Tropicana, and so is Aria negative for shots fired. Possibly
Or do we have an update on New York, New York?
Inside was negative. They were checking the park area.
Talking to security now. They're saying they don't have any shots fired inside New York, New York.
They were checking the park area also. New York.
Caliber's going to be code 4. We're going to need medical for one GSW victim inside the lobby area.
Control 020.
020.
We've got these two rooms secure. We've got one suspect down, no firearms. This is definitely the point where the firing into the crowd.
749, I need medical for that Caliber to come up to the North Valet.
Coming out! Coming out!
6-3, do we have an update on the potential device at Luxor?
Is there a unit outlet if possible? 445?
811, I'm out on the 445. We have a secure break. It's on a black Audi SUV. Adam Union 0027, newer model, Nevada.
Before confirming that's the suspicious device.
This is clear. This is clear. Okay.
Also, we have it locked down. We have everybody who's actually been cleared out.
Okay. With Levi.
Lock it down, hold it, and make sure it's just clear the area and do nothing further with it at this particular point.
Confirm. All of our officers are about 100 yards away.
Okay. Be careful, you're stepping out.
Now we're getting shots. Reported 19 if you can read my plate. Please be advised, now we're getting shots fired at Caesars and the Bellagio.
The call sign that's at that room 32nd floor, please.
020.
Go for 020.
Probably, from what he said, I think. Listen up, guys. As soon as we finish clearing all these doors on this hallway,
And that filter of secondaries.
this hallway down. Post 2 patrol guys right here for me, okay? Start clearing back that direction so we meet up.
Can we get confirmation as soon as possible from these additional hotels to report shots fired?
We're making a phone call.
That's cleared, right? We're cleaning it right now.
Control 020.
So leave 2 here on this door. Leave 2 here on this door.
Listen, I need everybody else up on this floor, please. This room is clear. There's been clear just not with explosive breaches. We also had one small officer that did fire, negative injuries on anybody else. Just the thing, we have multiple firearms up here from where they were shooting out from. And we just have one suspect down at this point in time.
Zebra 20, 206 Zebra.
Go for it, go.
Can you come over to SWAT 1, please, and come up on the channel?
Affirmative.
Control 363. Do we have any updates on either Bellagio or Caesars? Do we have strike teams en route there?
Five Victor, we got reports of a guy with a gun here.
Yep.
So no, 5 Victor, what's your location?
Down person.
We're at the terrace.
Copy, there's a male with a 413 at the Paris. Somebody with a 413 at Paris.
Silver. Make sure everybody stays out. All right? Yeah. Hey, listen, guys. This is
Is that reported or confirmed?
Help out. Let's do it. Okay.
We got people running, and we got security points trying to point out where the gunman is, and we can't find him.
Okay. You're gonna stay here, Trumpet? Okay. Listen, Trumpet's gonna stay here. Go with them. We're gonna go with that team down there. She's with me. Okay. Stick with me. Okay. What are you guys doing down here? We're Trumpet has it. You guys go with this team down here. The wing that this floor is in has been cleared. The other wings on this floor still need to be cleared. Okay, Kevin, this room is contained. We don't need anybody else up here. We've got probably at least 10 high-powered weapons in this room. Meg, Sarge, what do you got going there? Hey, guys. Hold the door for him right now. Kevin, you copy? It up. Got it? That's fine. Just let it shut. We have this contained. There is no need for anybody else up here. If there's other situations going on, then let's address those. We're in code 4 here. We've got patrol units that are clearing down the rest. Hey, Jair, I can't tell what direction this room is. Let me get to a window and see. Hey. What do you need, Levi? Sarge! Here, man. If you do me a favor, go back to the fire wing or where you got it. I think Sarge did go down. Right where that curtain is, right by the door. Okay, stand by. We've got curtains open on a window that's not broken. It's us. Corey, it's us. Tell us us. We have to go ahead. I'm up here in the room. Go ahead, Todd. Copy that. Already done. It's right here. Is it? Okay. They had security down at the elevator banks as well. You got it? Jair, man. Copy that. Do you want me to send you a phone? You want me to do that over there right now? I've got his wallet. Let me contact the hotel and get the elevators going. Security's right here. They're right outside the door, Corey. Okay. I'd say that's pretty close. Affirmative. That's the wall we have here, and the photo does match pretty closely to the suspect. Did you check in with anybody else? That's correct. That's the info we got on the wallet, and we got on the back of the license. Affirmative. It is our suspect for your user ID. Yeah. Are we hearing any more 434s or suspects in Mandalay? Shall we put on the New York and possibly Aria? New York was confirmed as no, and then there was anyone in Caesar. So who's calling him in? Because this guy's been 419 for a minute. This guy's been 419 for a minute in here. So who's calling these in, I wonder? No, he's self-inflicted. Yeah, he has an intricate camera system set up out to this, so he knew when officers were coming down the hallway.
good, thank you. Nserve, how are you?